guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a lovely Easter Monday. That will be the day that I upload this video, which is actually today. Should have filmed it ages ago, but I didn't. Today is a really cool collab with a bunch of lovely ladies whose details I'll leave down below. We are doing a grab 5 challenge. After we did the amazing Valentine's 14 days of Valentine's video together, the group of us decided we wanted to do a few more things together because we had so much fun. So we have put together a few future plans, and this was the first one that I've been part of. And so it was a grab 5 challenge, and the 5 things that we needed to use or do were mixed media, tags, stamps, unused embellishments, and ribbon, which I've used this. I'm going to use this because I couldn't find any ribbon in my big tub of embellishments that I was trying to use up. So here is my mixed media background. I did 5 of these sheets. I used this random little paper pad of artist paper excuse me, that I had. I can't remember where I got this, but I found it in my stash the other day, and I thought it would make a good mixed media background because I wouldn't have to prep it because I can't find my gesso anywhere. So I just used this pink and orangey colour, peachy colour, test pots from Rosine. The other ones are some Martha Stewart and just cheapy sort of paint from Spotlight. I used some gold Heidi Shine splatters and some of this gorgeous tissue paper from my friend Maddi, who's in the UK, and she sent me some before, and she sent me some on a package that she just recently sent me for my birthday, and I absolutely love it. And I thought it was like the perfect little addition to this mixed media background. So I did 5 sheets of that, and from that I used these dies, which are a set of dies that I got from, I cannot remember, I want to say maybe scrapbook.com. I will try and find the link if I can, but it was just a set of nesting dies. So I used them and I cut a variety. I've kept all the scraps because I absolutely love this background. So I cut 3 big ones, 3 of the next size, 2 of that next size, and 2 of the next one. So I cut a variety of them, and then I put a ring reinforcement on them. And I thought that when I went through my tub that this was the ring reinforcement from this, which had one like that, but it seems to be a bit small. So I just used my We Are Memory Keepers one and just punched the holes a bit bigger, and I stitched around the outside of all of them with some white thread to add a bit of texture. So that's my mixed media and my dies. Let's move that off to the side. I can move that off to the side. And then for stamps, I kind of just went with what I could see on my desk. I haven't played with these for ages. These are Maggie Holmes from the Bloom collection, and when I open them up, they are really greasy. So I've never seen that happen before, and I love the stamp set. So I've tried stamping them, but they're a bit weird. So I used that stamp set, and I also did a few little sentiments from the Citrus Twist Simple Words stamp set. And I'm probably going to also use a few of these. I've got a Dear Lizzie, Maggie, and 2 Maggie Holmes stamp rollers. I love stamp rollers just for adding wee stamped words on to things and a little bit of a little sentiment. I use this scrapbook.com black premium dye ink, so I'll be using that for all of them. There's those. I did pull out this because when I was going through my big mixed media tub of paint and stuff, I have one of these Misty stamping tools, which I've never really used before, to be honest, but those bows weren't really stamping at all, and so I decided I wasn't going to be able to re-stamp them because they weren't stamping very dark. So I just did a few bows and then a few little sentiments that I might cut out. And then for my unused embellishments, let's just see if I'm on camera. Yes, move that out the way. So I've got a big tub. It's like a big tub of different multicolored embellishments sorted into color that I brought years ago. I brought like a bulk lot from a lady, and then I put them away, and then I've hardly ever used them. So I went through that tub and pulled out all, I pulled those out as well, all the pink and peach and mint and gold and some black and white. I just pulled out all the, all the ones I thought I'd use. So I've got some die cuts. There's lots of the old Maggie Holmes open book die cuts and florals. I've got some there was some chipboards in there, so there's like just a mix. I think these are My Mind's Eye. There's Maggie Holmes, all old ones, just things that were all pulled apart in there. Got a whole lot of vellum bits in here, which I think are also from open book. Lots of words, little tags, little bits to layer, and I found these two lovely crochet trims that I thought I'd use instead of ribbon, as well as some pink and mint twine that I will maybe use. And then just over here was a whole lot of bits. So there's some random little buttons, some paper clips, a tassel, some enamel shapes, a paper clip, washi, peg, little bird, all kinds of things. So I sort of just pulled out everything I thought I might use, and because I haven't been crafting a lot or feeling that creative, I thought if I sort of just pulled it out, what I might do now is push this back, and then I'm just going to craft, and I'm not really going to talk. I might put some music in the background, and I'm just going to do a bit of a craft with me. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to be able to talk for the whole time, but maybe I will talk for a while, and if I need to fast forward through bits, then I can do that as well. But I'm just going to start decorating. I'm probably not going to decorate all of them. That's quite a lot of tags, but I thought I'd do a little mini tag flip. So maybe like 2 of those, 3 of those, and then maybe 2 of each would be cool. One of them I put a little pocket in when I was sewing around the outside, a little acetate pocket, just to see what happened there. So what I'm going to do is I'll just lay these out, sort of what's it called, like conveyor belt almost, so I can just see what I'm going to put on them, think about that. I probably need to cut out some of those sentiments, but what I might do first is just sort of go through some of the embellishments. And let me just make sure I'm on, which I'm not, so out of practice. Put these up here a bit further so you can actually see what I'm doing. Is that gonna fit in? Yes, sort of. Okay, so let's go through the all these bits and pieces that I've got here, and I'll sort of, what I was thinking, this is what I do sometimes if I think about it. I'm sort of thinking, I mean, I'm not going to use all of these, maybe, I don't know, who knows, just to see where they kind of fit, if I could use them. If they don't really like jump out and appeal to me straight away, I probably won't. Is it just me? Sometimes I cannot tell which way these Maggie Holmes or florals and stuff even go. Don't know if I like that. I might use that as like a little tag in the front. No, that's not quite the right color. That lion, don't know about that. Some little glasses maybe. This one says grow. I'm not sure about that either. But this is just like picking all the bits and then seeing how I feel about them. I'm not very good at doing this kind of craft with me, but I thought it might be fun to see how I think, or more likely how much I'm struggling to craft at the moment. So there's lots of little florals which I'll probably layer on the top, so this is more like for the bigger bits. It's quite cute, will be quite cute on a little layered somewhere. Oh, I like that. I mean, I have no plan whatsoever. I really like that, but maybe we could just pop that in there for now. Don't know about that one. Definitely like that. The time is now. That's pretty cute. Little light bulb. Oh, that ice cream is pretty cute too. Yeah, I'll probably just do a couple with some cute embellishment clusters. So that smile will be quite cool. And then if I pick maybe a couple for, I really like that one too. I'm so out of practice. I have not been doing a lot of crafting during lockdown. I've been making lots of craft kits, but not a lot of actual just crafting. I really like that one too. I think that these would be quite cute, just sort of gosh, I don't know, maybe that one. I like that little bag. Something was in there, I think, from a pen pal. This is something I kept off some packaging from Mrs. Everly, so I might just keep that how it is. Some cute wee flowers. That would be quite cute. Just sometimes struggle to figure out, yeah, which way the flowers go. I guess it doesn't matter too much. There's a couple of tags. I like the different, you know, layering the vellum and stuff. That's quite cute. Definitely add some leaves. I feel like I've already put that one somewhere, or a very similar one. These dots are quite cute. There's a wee arrow. Definitely add that in there, because it is a very cute colour, and I never use stuff like that anymore. I like these little enamel shapes, so maybe just pop one there. That is very cute. Definitely add a little tag. I feel like I need, if I put like a little ribbon or something on there, I could use that. Love the little birdie. Here's a little like cabochon. Quite like these little, I don't know where lots of these things are from, because they're just in that bulk lot, but that little word is quite cute. So this one, running out of room. Definitely use one of these. Oh, that little high is super cute too. So what I'll just probably do is just start, I do like these little, I've got these little, like, these, I think these are freckled fawn paper clip type thing, and they're so old that they were just like stuck and I can't get this sticky stuff off, but that's quite cute on the side there. And then I've got some more like little words and tags over here, which might be a little bit big, but who knows, you and me. I always find ampersands are quite random. Like, where do you put them? What are they for? That's quite cute. Put that little, maybe a little bit cute layering piece. That little tab is cute, so I'll just put all these bits over here. So you can see sort of what I'm doing. I'm like, I don't know if any of these will work, but I'm just sort of splitting them out. I'll get rid of the things I haven't picked straight away. And then I feel like I might go and cut out these little words and bows, and then I can add them in, and then I will just do some decorating and see how it turns out. So I'll just pause you for a moment. Hey guys, so I had a massive fail and forgot, well, I thought I had pressed record while I started decorating these, but turns out I did not. So when you will have just come from is when I kind of laid everything out on the different cards, and I was going to go and figure out what I was going to do and get started. But after about 15-20 minutes, maybe more, of doing it and attempting to talk, I looked up and realized I hadn't actually hit record. So massive fail, but here we go. I will go through what I did do, and then we'll put them together in a tag, and I'll sort of go through all the bits I used. So this bit, I just laid a little tag across here, pop this little hay there. On the acetate bit, I put a little bow, and then in here I put a couple of little tags that I had found in this little bag, which I'll pop something in, and I put a little bit of twine on them, and I just think that one looks really cute. I think we'll go with the pink ring, so I'll just pop that one at the back. And then this next one, I laid a couple of big flowers on the back, and then I put this smile on there. I sewed on a little vellum butterfly. So a few of the little stamps that I stamped out, I cut. No, that's what I was going to do, go and fussy cut these stamps. So I cut out a couple of the little sentiments. I've used them on there. I popped a little button on there because I liked the little black and white, and I've popped a couple of little enamel dots on there. So put that one on this ring. And then this one, I use one of those vellum words from Open Book, which are really hard to stick down. If you glue them, which I glued this one, it all like goes all warped. So I just stitched the sides. I've laid a couple of flowers over here. I popped this wee slide thing up on some foam tape. I just put that, love this moment you were made to, little word sticker, word stamp. And then I used a couple of, I was going to use a couple of these longer tags too. I used them here to make some wee fishtails, but then, and I cut the ends off, but I didn't end up using them. I've just popped them in there, but I just put some ribbon lace on the end and sewed that on there and tucked it under. That one looks quite cute. Put that back up there. Then I will put this one. So this one I just laid this really one of my favorite mint flowers, and then I ended up covering it up, which sucks. This cute little floral, this little Great Day, which looks like a Heidi swap. I tried to do some stamping with one of the roller stamps, and it kind of all mushed over. So I'm so sorry about my nails. They're actually disgusting. Sorry, distracted. Pop these little flowers on there. Not flowers, little heart to cover some up. I moved this up there to cover up another little mistake and put some gold washi over there. There's another one of those wee ends with the lace on there. This one's quite simple. I just used this flower, which I think is from my Mind's Eye Love Story chipboard. Little heart cabochon. I put some ribbon on a wee paper clip. This cute little sentiment, life happens, coffee helps. Very true at the moment. I feel like I really covered up a lot of these, the background, which I really loved. So, but I do still love it. I popped a little square here. This one says the time is now. This is a Heidi swap something, but I just stitched it on so that I could leave the top open. I put a few little tags in there, and then I wanted to use one of those little paper clips, so I used that on the top. I laid a couple of florals there. What's next? Oh yeah, this is the one where I tried to glue that vellum piece down and it got all warped. So I put my acrylic block on there to try and hold it down. I put this like cameo thing there with a man on it. I didn't like it. So I just popped this little lion on the front, and I think that's turned out quite cute. Put a few enamel dots, this little floral, which I used the other half over here to stick down here. And then this one is pretty simple, a little floral from the Open Book, this cute little button that just says here, a little enamel mason jar, and then I just said, I put this, I think this is a Dear Lizzie, hello beautiful, you are magic, sentiment and stamp. And then we have a couple more. This little one, just laid a few little bits of florals on here, put some of that lace down the side to try and bring in a little bit more ribbon. Put a couple of dots on there and this really cute little high. Then this one, I just used that big giant ampersand, which I always struggle to use ampersands because I find them a bit weird. This one just says hello, and it's got a vellum bit in the background and then a little floral, so that one goes there. And then I did have this cute little I think it's a bloom chipboard with this little thing that I stuck on it because I put it down and it stuck onto there, so I thought I'll just pop that on the front. And then there is my tag, and it's actually turned out really cool. I like how it looks all like that when they're all sort of beside each other. I was like, oh, I feel like I've kind of ruined it because I really loved the look of this paper that I started off with, but actually I feel like I could have maybe put a couple of tags in there that were plain, and I did attempt to do a couple of these sort of you know, the tags everyone seems to be making at the moment. I think that April Olander did some, and I was going to put those in, but then I just couldn't be bothered. So I'll try them again later, but maybe I will put a couple of just plain tags in there as well, just to bring in some of this plain background as well. But I do love how that has turned out. I may do a little bit of a, I feel like maybe it needs just a little bit of ribbon or something, but let's have a wee look if we should add something. The pinky sort of lace, I really like it, but it kind of looks dirty. I did a wee something like that, do you reckon? No, I like it simple. I will put something on there when I'm actually finished, but for now I think that is just perfect for a little mini tag flip and a really fun start to doing a grab 5 challenge. I've never done one before, but I really enjoyed it. So I will link all the other lovely ladies that have done this too down below, and you should go and check them out too. Hopefully you've enjoyed all the different things we've made, and maybe you've got some inspiration to pull some things out that maybe you haven't been using or that you wouldn't think to put together. But definitely check out the other ladies, and go check out Inkie Quill. I'll link her down below. She's where I've seen the grab 5 thing before. I definitely think it's something she came up with. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So go check her out because she does heaps of grab 5 challenges all the time. So yeah, anyway, I hope everyone's staying safe. Happy Easter. Stay in your bubble, stay safe, wash your hands, keep well, and I will talk to you all again soon. See you later. Bye.